Hey guys, welcome to Home a Roam. I'm Mel.
And I'm Jay.
And we are a semi-retired couple in our late 30s and early 40s, and we spend about half the year traveling.
And we have some exciting updates for you today.
Okay, so it's the first day of spring. And spring is, of course, a time of rejuvenation and renewal. And that totally reminds us of last spring when we were selling our house in the city and quitting our full-time jobs.
Yeah. And then when summer came, we moved out to a little town called Hope, BC that we absolutely love. We bought a truck. We bought a trailer. And then we had to go out on a couple little camping trips to figure out our truck and trailer and get it all set up.
Yeah, we were first-time RVers. And then we hit the road in the fall on a 2-month cross-country trip from BC to Ontario to visit some family.
Then, in the winter when we returned, it got cold and we had the second wave of COVID. And things started shutting down. We had heavy restrictions. And I'll tell you, Mel was not that happy at that point.
It was a little bit of a tough time because I'm pretty much a social butterfly, a lot more than Jay is at least. And Zoom calls and phone calls weren't really enough for me. And so I was feeling a bit isolated and just kind of down.
Yeah, you were struggling a bit.
Yeah. And then I saw a video called How to Quickly Get Out of a Rut. And that really turned things around for me. We'll link to it in the description below. Mm-hmm. I found it really helpful. You might too, if you happen to be feeling these things too.
I didn't have quite as much trouble with the isolation, maybe because I still do some part-time consulting work. So I'm on Zoom calls, like sometimes a couple times a day.
Mm-hmm. And Jay tends to be just more introverted than I am anyways, so he can like sit in a room for like days and just be totally fine with it.
I'm maybe not as affected as you, for sure.
Yeah. And now it's spring again, and we have new hope. Mainly because we are very, very grateful that the COVID restrictions in BC have lifted a little bit.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
You were so happy about that.
I know, I almost cried. I had such a sense of relief. And so what that means for us now is we are allowed to socialize outside of our immediate household with small groups of people, up to 10, I believe it is.
And we have already.
Yes. Outside, properly socially distanced, of course, but that means that we are able to get in contact again, in face-to-face contact with some close friends around the province.
Yeah, that's been really nice. And it's been accompanied by good weather, too.
Yes.
Which means that Mel was able to get out and do gardening, which she's been waiting since like the beginning of February to get out and do that. So we got out, we did some gardening. Unfortunately, somehow during that, I ended up hurting my back. I don't know, we were lifting some heavy things. Those concrete bricks were pretty heavy. So one way or another, that slowed us down just a little bit with some of our plans.
Yeah. In our January update video, we talked about winter being a time for us to do local travel and to work on some RV renovations, which we have done. If you haven't seen those videos, please be sure to check those out. We have a playlist called How-Tos. And those videos tend to come out on Wednesdays. So if you haven't hit that notification bell, you might not have been aware that they have been released because we don't send out emails.
Yeah, we figure one email a week is probably enough for people.
Yeah.
Get enough email, right?
Yeah. If you aren't on that email list, by all means, sign up. You can do that from our website. We will send you an email every Sunday with the Sunday video.
You bet.
Yeah.
And as my back kind of heals up and I get more on my feet, we're going to have more renovation videos and, of course, lots more adventure videos coming up too.
And let us know in the comments, how is your spring starting out so far? We'd love to hear from you. So this spring, we are continuing with the theme of local travel and RV renovations. And we have some camping trips planned to the nearby town of Chilliwack. And we really want to show you the Blue Heron Nature Reserve there. I've been dying to get there. I've heard nothing but good things. So we'll take you along on that journey too.
We're also thinking about getting haircuts because it's been quite a while. I mean, if you look back at some of the videos from a year ago, my hair was a lot shorter. So it's the longest it's been in quite a while.
Yeah.
I was saying that it's almost as long as it was when I was in high school, but maybe not quite, because it was down to like here, I think, in high school. And then when we went to Chile, it was maybe down just past my ears.
It was like chin length. And we'll show you a picture of that because he was pretty scruffy.
This is about the third longest that it's ever been. So another exciting thing is all the parts for our solar project have arrived now. So once my back starts feeling a little better, I'm going to get up on that trailer roof and start installing some solar panels.
Yes, and we also have a new shower head and bathroom faucets to install. So keep your eye out for those videos.
You're very excited about the new shower head.
I'm so excited. We got an Oxygenics Fury shower head. This is not sponsored by any way, but we're very excited to try it and to test it out. We've heard really good things from reading the reviews.
Apparently it's the premier RV shower head.
Yes.
I knew there was such a thing.
It is one of the more expensive ones, and we weren't really sure if we wanted to spend that much money on it, but then Jay surprised me for my birthday with it, and so we're really excited.
And then finally this summer we have a huge trip planned. We're going to go up the Fraser Canyon all the way to Lillooet, and then up and around over to Whistler, and then down through Squamish, and then back through Vancouver and all the way this big circle back. It's going to be a great trip, probably at least a week long, maybe longer.
Yeah.
And we're going to get to test out all of our boondocking capabilities then.
Yep. So if you've been around that area or done that loop before, or have any tips, recommendations for places to boondock, things to see, hikes to take, please let us know in the comments. We are still in the planning phases of that, so we'd love to hear any advice that we can get. So we're feeling a renewed sense of energy as the flowers come up and spring springs.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell to join us on our upcoming trips and projects.
Yes, we're looking forward to growing our community more and keeping in touch with all of you.
You can reach us on social media, in the comments below, or contact us directly on our website, homearome.com.
Yes, and thank you to everyone who supports us. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.
And in the meantime,
keep on living the life you've imagined. We're a retired couple in our... We're not retired, are we?
No. Then, in the fall, when we returned... Nope, that wasn't in the fall. I'm going to get up on the trailer roof and start installing some solar.